Hi guys, how's it going? Matt Tomato right here. Hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in and welcome back to some more Europa Universalis 4. We are playing as Wales here and we are attempting to conquer a bit of the Caribbean. We're in this rather brutal war against quite a few people here. In particular, it's basically just Portugal and Spain, but it's both their colonies. And we have Brittany involved on our side, but we'll see whether they stick around or not because they are taking quite a bit of a beating at the moment. But we're just nurturing the war along here to be able to attack different people. Actually, I'm thinking about what am I doing with this heavy fleet here? Might be better to just dock up over there and try and jump on somebody. I think we brought them over to, yeah, we were trying to see whether maybe Portugal might come in here and try and attack the transports. I think that's why we brought these guys over. So I'm going to move... might bring these guys over here. And drop them on some of the islands. If I'm not mistaken, I can't remember, I thought there were some boats there. Oh, petition for redress. I think we'll take the prestige hit here. Already them Gaelic separatists, that is going to be a problem. Right, so we're going to split in half here. We're going to move half the army to here, half the army to here. And obviously Havana will be worth quite a bit as well in terms of war score. We could potentially do some landing drops on... Ooh, Saxony is the emperor, interesting. Could potentially do some drops onto New Granada to get additional war score. If we wanted to. That's certainly something that we could consider doing. Oh, there's an army from Caribas as well. So I wouldn't mind actually tackling that, getting some proper war score. What? Apparently there was a battle there, but we had no army there. What the hell was that about? Okay, right. So let's see whether we can jump on this army. It will die here. Cotton in Martinique, okay. Right, so yeah, we might as well just seize that down. Yeah, get our army involved there, excellent. Bit of extra war score, that's a stack wipe as well. So, right, let's move to Havana. Havana, no, no. It's a terrible song. And then the other one can move to Moron, which is a wonderful name for a province. Right, and then... Can't remember, but oh, that's all part of San Martin, of course. So if we can go there, yeah, there's an army there, but also I believe there's a navy there as well. So we could move the heavies into position, and we could. Ooh, loan offer from Tlemcen. I don't think so. 285 ducats though at that interest rate is pretty good. So we can do some more conversions. I think we'll do Antigua, mostly because those Gaelic separatists are likely going to come in and smash up. Right, excellent. Okay, so let's move all of these troops to here, and we'll get ready to pick them up. How many... Oh, that might be a bit of a difficult battle, that, but we should win, because I don't think they're at full morale, and we've got plenty of bonuses ourselves. Spain embargoed us. Well, not that we care. Recover army morale speed, plus 10%. Good timing for that. And obviously, the best thing here as well is these ships are going to be kicked out, so we're going to be able to battle them ships and win some. Brittany's doing some sieging over here. I'm curious as to know as to where Spain's troops actually are. They're only in this war now, which is concerning me a little bit in that they may actually perhaps be bringing some troops along or something. But as long as we can deal with the navy, then it's fine. But I'm thinking about... See, the problem is I would like to continue fighting, but I think Gaeldom will get independence here. Yeah, I got the feeling they will declare independence. I don't think we'll be able to do a lot about that. Saxony re-elected straight away. Look at that. And then obviously those ships have been kicked out. More war score. Right. So what I'm therefore going to do now is I'm going to drop a landing party over here. And I'm going to attempt to get a little bit of extra war score. Ooh. You've got some... Oh, I didn't realise that was a separate island. Oh, well. Not much I can do about that. There's another island over there, but that's fine. Ooh, what happened here? Denmark has converted to a Reformed faith. I thought they were already Reformed, or were they not? Maybe they were still Catholic. They might have still been Catholic. But yeah, I think Gaeldom over here is going to declare independence, which could be a bit of a setback. But overall, I think we're going to be all right here. Fair enough. Okay. Any additional blockading that we might want to do? I don't know. I think I'd just like to occupy some provinces in New Granada, I think. Yeah, I like to occupy some provinces, do some sieging over this way, maybe even some carpet sieging could be quite good. Because New Granada will run away from our troops. We have a 2-tech advantage over them. What's our... yeah, I was considering some of the ideas here. Especially with the institution tech penalty that we have at the moment. But then we might be able to get rid of a whole pile of money from... or rather steal a whole pile of money from Spain or Portugal here. Let's drop those guys there, actually. We've got a full blockade on that coastline. Keeping an eye out for other navies. Obviously, if other navies turn up, then we can mess around a little bit here. No, I think we'll just we'll have a 14k stack. That's going to be fine. It's only level 1 fort. We don't quite have the cannons or anything like that, but we do have the siege pit general. The military engineer is dead. If we could get a national manpower modifier, I'd actually rather kick that out and try and get something better. Something like land maintenance might be good right now, actually. Transports, I think we could probably dock those up for the moment, try and keep them a bit safer. Wait till the turn of the month, and then... Have we got a cannon in here? No, we don't. Okay. Yeah, I said I was going to wait till the turn of the month, and clicked one day too soon. Yeah, manpower modifier, not interested, really. Oh, excellent. Those guys rose up at a good time. Yeah, if we could win this siege, then we'll be in a good spot here. What's happening over here? I'm just trying to keep an eye on what's happening over this way. Yeah, so obviously Brittany is probably going to fall in a minute. Yeah, Gaeldom will declare independence, I'm pretty sure. Which is kind of annoying, but what can you do? Just keeping an eye out for anything else. Might decide to come in here. Right, won the siege of Orinoco Delta. You go to there, and basically we will split up the army and do that. This is actually a currently colonizing province, so we could damage that, and that'd be quite good. Right, medium war enthusiasm. Just wondering whether perhaps... Whoops. No, sort by name. That's probably... So you would accept a white peace right now, and there may be potential for some provinces here. Caribas has some rebel problems as well. So, because I don't really want a declaration of independence from Gaeldom, if we can help it. So I'd like to grab St. Lucia. I'd like Saint Martin. Is there anything else we could grab here? What about Saint Vincent? That's a pretty cheap point. Bit of Diplo points, but still. And then also there's St. Thomas over here, which is only 3% war score. So that's quite heavy on the coring, but then we could just basically just nick money. I think we'll take that. See, we have the potential to do more, but then Portugal is about to win this siege, and Gaeldom is causing a problem over here, or those separatists, rather. So I think we will take this, and obviously we're spending quite a lot of admin there. But that's still a good number of colonies, and we can still come back for more wars later. So yeah, let's go ahead and send this demand. So we'll send this demand. We could have broken some alliances there, but I'm kind of quite keen on the idea of Spain being involved in many, many ways there. Because it's pretty good, actually, for attacking different people. It's good for war score. So let's bring the heavies back. And we're obviously going to want to transport our army as well. So let's go ahead and get the transports in here. There we go. Accepting a peace. Good. So we've nicked a whole pile of different provinces here. I'm going to keep my forts up for a tad longer. So obviously St. Vincent was actually being colonized. So as a result, that's going to cost us... Yeah, that costs us a lot to maintain that. That was already being colonized, so that could be an interesting thing to consider. Saint Martin and Saint Thomas. Land maintenance modifier. That's not bad. That's going to save us some cash, actually. Yeah. So we need to bring our forts down. So obviously lost conquest, blah blah blah. But look at what we have here in terms of spy network. So we can fabricate a whole load of claims here. So let's go for Puerto Rico. I think we can go for all of these. No, we can get 2 of them. There we go. So we can get a couple of casus bellis there. Lost conquest against Spain, well, that's fine. Not too bothered by that. Right, so let's detach a couple of infantry units here. And then this army, basically, I need to transport over here to West March. I don't want to bring the forts down just yet. Right, so we actually have 2 colonies here. So as a result, we may want to consider... Oh, we're actually over our force limit for ships. Probably because we took those lights. So actually what we might want to do is... Oh, there's actually a bark there. We'll get rid of that. And we'll have to get rid of one of the caravels. But let's go ahead and get rid of those. And then obviously we have to go back to protecting trade over in the English Channel again to get our monies back here. Okay, people switching to... And we've left Caribas with a ton of peasants as well, which is rather cute. And slightly funny. So what I'll do is because we have 2 colonies here, probably gonna need extra troops. Let's fabricate there. Excellent, just keep getting them claims. And obviously what we can do now is we can spy on our overlord, on the overlord in Spain rather, and we can fabricate some claims on New Granada, which would be really, really nice, because we can fabricate a couple of claims here. So, question then, are we going to be able to fight off the rebels in time? Well, our troops are here now. So, let's go ahead, let's mothball the forts. And as annoying as that is, we should probably go in for an engagement there. Right. Lost a claim there, that's fine. Not too bothered about Norway. They have a colony here, though, so we will be able to do some work there. I'm probably just going to go ahead and... Because I kind of want the transport fleet back over here for the moment. France is struggling like mad to deal with its rebels, so... Are there any other claims we can get over here in Portugal? I'm just wondering. I don't think there are. There's other colonial nations around, but there's not really any other claims as such. Portugal's actually gone as far as trying to colonize over here now. which is kind of interesting. No, these are all under Caribas. So yeah, we don't really need our spy network there anymore. So we can bring that diplomat home. We have good relations with Yolof now as well, which is actually quite good. Okay, good. We won that battle. So let's move to Sutherland, move to Inverness, move to Arguil, whatever that is. And yeah, and so the reason we're losing money here is because we actually have an extra colony that we're running, so it's costing us double maintenance. We only have the one colonist, so which is where something like exploration ideas and stuff would help. But not at the moment. See, I'm going to take the naval one here. I'm going to take that. Obviously, working towards the idea costs would be quite good. We could take the Diplo one as well. Again, we'll be falling behind, but I think actually grabbing the trade efficiency, because we've got a 20% tech penalty here, which is quite brutal. So I think it's probably worth actually being around the ideas as opposed to tech at the moment. Right, so we've got all our occupations back there. Fantastic, that's good. Let's move the entire army down here. So, yeah, there we go. So, St. Vincent was damaged. Right, but we managed to drop the troops in time there. So, yeah, excellent. So we did lose a few... we lost a little bit of... Whoops. We lost a few troops and stuff. Is there any need to keep the transports over here at the moment? I don't think so, because there's no actual free colonies around here, unless we start colonizing over here, over that way, which could be an interesting move. But I think actually it might be worthwhile to move the transports elsewhere here. Maybe down here, actually. Just looking at Mali, you have... See, Tlemcen would join, and there's a reconquest there as well. So I was just wondering whether we could go in there, but no. So Tlemcen is actually very friendly towards us here. I might just actually go ahead and improve some relations. Might be useful for some modifiers where they might not join the war. Yellow is actually very friendly towards us at the moment, which is nice. So I'll move the transports down there, and I'll keep these two armies here. Ooh, I zoomed in a bit farther. We could also fabricate a claim for this province here, or this this colony rather. But I'm more interested, I think, in fabricating for. Ooh, see, we could also attack these guys. Really, Inca. Oh, kudos. That could be a tough war, actually, if we fought that. But then again, yeah, tech differences still real. Inca's actually quite weak. If we had enough troops here, we could probably do some attacking. So actually, I'm going to bring home the guy from Tlemcen. In fact, I'm going to fabricate claims on Arawak here. Let's convert some of the other provinces that we have up in Scotland. Yeah, let's build a spy network here. Huge spy network detection as well. See, the extra Diplo relation, probably not needed, but... we probably don't need another Diplo relation here. But it might be quite nice if it comes to things like vassalizing, to have an extra diplomatic relation, but I don't think there's any urgency in it at the moment. But vassalizing some of these African states, like we've been doing over here, could be a good shout, as opposed to fully annexing them and spending the heavy costs. Yeah, so I don't think we're going to be able to declare war on Mali here without Tlemcen actually joining. Yeah, so I'll keep that army there, and basically what I'll do is I'll move it over when it comes to attacking, but we could very easily go and attack Arawak over here. And steal some land around this front, and just keep stealing land around here. That so many people have fought for ages, and all of a sudden we just turn up and nick it. The French are doing a good job down here of colonising down this way. They're still in so much trouble, though, in terms of their rebels. We could potentially think about helping them out, but I'm not so sure. Despite managing that extra colony, we're still just about turning a profit here. Yeah, San Van San is costing us 4 ducats. We're at our limit for troops there. For ships, sorry, but I think maybe we could get a couple more units of artillery. Might be quite good, and we probably will eventually need another transport fleet. That being said, we should probably be saving up for our institution. But I think a few extra cannons might be useful. I've got 3k cannons down here, so if I got a few extra cannons into this army, then that would be a lot better. And then I'll move the 2k back over there as well, because that's 2k that we stole from the other army. Yeah, so we could invest some money into stuff, but more interested in Trinidad. More interested in trying to get the institution. Yeah, let's do that. We can only fabricate a couple of claims, but we could go into Arawak here. And we could attack them and just keep building the spy network in Spain to get more claims on New Granada. Obviously, this stuff will be difficult to... the culture is Castilian and stuff, which is really interesting. Quiche went bankrupt. Yeah, okay. Spanish Mexico causing all manners of hell over this way. Natives rose up in St. Vincent, but that's okay. So yeah, stealing that extra colony. Obviously, Portugal has the ability to colonize super quick and can very easily reclaim colonies and stuff. But if we just keep picking away at them, then it's going to annoy them. Alright, move you guys together as one stack. So I'd like to invest in some more shipyards if at all possible, get more ships, but yeah. Right, we can get that claim in Arawak. I think we can only get one. Yeah, we can, but should be good. I think that's going to be sufficient to go in and declare war there. So, yeah, I think we will go and declare war there, and I'll bring this army over. So, literally doesn't matter at the moment. Let's just bring them over here. As long we'll wait to wait before we declare war, unless Inca won't join, in which case we'll go straight in. But native assimilation in Martinique, lovely, 100 population. But yeah, if Inca won't join, we'll declare the war straight away. They will, but they're not that relevant. They probably have a sizable number of troops, but their tech is awful. Let's have a quick look here, actually. So, armies. So, Arawak has 10,000 troops, which is nothing. Inca has 21,000 troops, so we may actually need to bring both armies across here to deal with this. But yeah, I think bringing both armies across is going to be fine. Right, change your course to here. And yeah, so we'll bring that army across as well. We'll bring most of it anyway. We've got to remember to move them back though. Diet of Dresden. So yeah, I think we'll declare this war now, or we'll wait till the other army comes across. Orkney's been converted. Nice. We'll keep converting provinces where we can. Outer Hebrides and Argyll are the last ones to convert on the mainland. Yeah, all of these are good at the moment, actually. I don't see any need to change any of these up. Georgia, distributed succession, nothing... Oh, you just declared independence, that's why. Kudos for that. Denmark have embraced global trade, okay. What's our actual diplomacy like here? Brittany, France and Holland, I think that's right. Holland is... Yeah, we could do with improvements in relations there. Ugh. Good job we don't need to create any more troops here. Martinique is very nearly, yeah. Well, St. Vincent's actually a bit closer, but very nearly. We could start converting some of these here, and we formed a new colonial nation. So the Welsh West Indies. Okay, I think we'll call it something different. What mission have we completed here? Acquire subjects. Okie doke. So diplomatic annexation cost is cheaper. And we've also completed the Grand Fleet, which is quite good. Excellent. So, let's call this Caribbean Sheep. Caribbean Sheep. There we go. That's our colonial nation. Right. So, obviously that means we will have to contend with things like Liberty Desire and stuff like that. So, the other thing is as well, though, that they can actually declare war, which might be quite nice. So, Caribbean Sheep, Caribus as a core, yeah, that's fine. So, the other thing as well is it means I don't have to mess around trying to state this up. Yay, native assimilation, so that becomes self-sustaining. So that obviously means that that should just join the colonial party. Oh, the transports have disappeared to get the rest of the army. Probably not necessary, actually. I think we'll bring the transports home here. This will be our little colonial stack here. Okay. Do we not have any leaders? Yeah, we do. I don't know where he's assigned to, but we'll move you to there. And let's declare this war over here. Right, so we'll declare that war. That's the capital. Okie doke. And you are actually spending missionary strength there on actually converting, so that's quite good. There we go. Right, so we declare the war. For the purposes of blockading, I suppose we could bring the heavies across here. Not that there's any significant forts that we could realistically blockade at all, but certainly if they do have any kind of navy, then... And the other thing we can do is we can mothball all our mainland forts. We do not need to have those on there at all. Brilliant. Okay, so... 2k cannons, right, okay. Right, there's our transports. I think we'll wait for the heavies to arrive before we start dropping troops. The Admiral is dead, okay. What's the situation with our ruler here, actually? Okay, I'm actually going to be quite comfortable as to roll our king here. It's not that bad, actually. He's pretty good. That's pretty good, yeah. Okay, so yeah, so we'll just let these... Right, let's go ahead and drop troops. The heavies have arrived now. And we can fabricate planes here in New Granada. And I'll keep building the spy network because we will likely get some more land here. Where's them heavies? Where be you? There. Come around to here. And blockade some different coastline. Also gives me a bit of... There's your ships. Aha. One heavy in there as well. That's quite interesting. Right, and we'll bring this army across as well. And beyond this province here, I'm curious as to where we could go. We could go back up to the north if we wanted to continue colonising up there. So what we could do is we could colonise up in the north here, and then we can just ransack everybody by force over this way. Right, let's go boot them ships out, and let's sink their ships, get some naval battle, make most of the morale of navies as well that we have here. I could have just dropped those troops there, but doesn't matter. Spain started war against Aztec. Okay, transports can go and repair for the moment. Don't really need them to blockade. Yeah, so this should be okay. Some Vincents become self-sustaining. Okay, Caribbean sheep. Right, so... we obviously have a spare colonist now, so... we could work over here, and we could try to maybe force vassalize a couple of these, like North Americans or something. Let's look at the trade here, actually. So the centre of trade is actually this one. And Spain's grabbed that. You ratbags. Okay. Let's go ahead and continue colonising up here then. Spain grabbed that centre of trade. We should have probably grabbed that a bit sooner. And I'll move this 7k stack. We'll move to there, actually. No, just move to there. That's fine. And we'll sort that out later. Brill. Okay. Come in over here and deal with this. Did the heavies get... they took a little bit of damage from attrition, but overall pretty solid. And the reason I'm building up the spy network, or continuing to build up the spy network here in Arawak, is because that contributes to sieging ability. I'm going to go ahead and roll a general here. Ooh, 2-pip siege general. Excellent. Okay. No fire, but good shock. Decent maneuver, and 2 pips of siege. So... oh, we did capture a ship. Nice. We nicked one of the lights. I'm guessing that puts us over our force limit, though. It does. It can be worth it, but let's go ahead and keep this one. And then I'll dock up the rest of the ships to repair there. We could tech up, but I don't think we're going to do that at the moment. Let's get the sieging army in to start battering the capital. So we could tech up on admin, but no, I don't think we're going to do that. We're going to be doing a bit of coring here anyway. Ooh, interesting. Okay. You're probably going to walk around here and try and come across. Oh, you hit them natives as well. Could I get you here? Let's try and catch them here. We're going to utterly destroy them if we do. Yeah, there we go. Lose manpower. Great. Conversion successful. I don't think we are going to catch these guys, though. Is that other army locked in? No. 3rd of February. Literally the day after. Damn it. That's annoying. Right. So there's only one province that we need to convert now. Oh, that's got a fort there, isn't it? Ooh, right. Yeah, come back across to here. I'm just trying to deter him from going to siege over that way. Probably drop off the cannons from this army, which might actually help the siege. We might do it with this one. We'll put all 4k cannons into that. Might help the siege if we do that. I'm tempting, you know, it's very tempting to pick that up, but then at what... because we're not going to be able to force vassalize this nation. It's too much of it at the moment. Let's start the siege of whatever this province is called. Oh, Bogota. That's capital of modern-day Colombia? Is that right? Oh, gee. If I got that wrong, then that's going to be terrible. I think so, anyway. Where have I... Wait, what? Where's my transports? Oh, of course, yeah, I moved them up here. Oh. Right, so that army's probably going to stick around up there for quite a while, so I guess I could move the transports back down here. The other reason about building the spy network up as well is as soon as the war's over, we can fabricate a whole pile more claims. So... we do need to improve some relations with our new colonial nation here. So obviously being in this war helps, but they will have liberty desire, so we will have to be a bit careful. So Caribbean sheep. Right, so they're too small to provide us with a bonus merchant, so we need to nick some more colonies in order to do that. But what we will do is we will... oh yeah, we can rename, but I think we'll go ahead and get them to embargo our rivals. Certainly, because obviously Portugal is a rival. So yeah, just wondering whether maybe we might want to promote one of these cultures here. Not sure. Right, we've won that siege, so what I'll do is I'll move this army in. I'll detach the cannons from that army. And we'll move out. Really? Go there. There's an army from Inca, but they're obviously not going to want to engage. I think once we've won this siege here, we'll be in a good spot. There we go. 36% war score. I don't think we're going to take too much here. Obviously, we'll take that one. That enables me to fabricate a few claims, so I think we'll go with that. That's relatively good. As much money as we can. No. So in actual fact, then maybe we want to... Because I don't think there's anything else we want to get them to do other than maybe war reparations. So as a result, then, I think we're going to want to beat them up a little bit more here. What? I think I detached the wrong... No, that's right, yeah. Right, so you go there. You join back up with this army. Yeah, I would like to take a whole pile of money, because obviously we're trying to look for our institutions here. Oh, looks like we're going to hit you here. We're going to take some penalties. But because we have such a tech advantage, I think we're going to absolutely crush face there. Yeah, we took a bit more damage than we normally would. There's actually a coalition against Austria over in Europe. Yeah, we crushed face there quite nicely. Right, and so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to split in half and carpet siege. With this army, anyway. Continue to occupy different provinces here. Just increase their war exhaustion, make it awful for them. There we go, just walk around here. Right, that light I'm going to send back over to the English Channel over here. I'm going to, well, I'm going to send, not back, but I'm going to send it over. It's never actually been over to the mainland yet. It was one that we stole from Arawak. They keep running into natives as well, which is quite funny. They don't take too much damage, but it increases their war exhaustion. Right, walk in over there. Now, you perhaps more inclined to take this now? Yes, you are. Perhaps a bit of, maybe some war reps as well, I think. So maybe we'll just hold out a little bit longer and we'll pick up war reparations. We don't really need to as such, but yeah, see, they're going to DC's that, so no, I don't think we'll. I don't think we need war reps here. I think we'll just take an upfront payment and we'll get out the war here. There we go. Right, so these two go here. You go here. And one of these armies is going to stay here. So, not sure which one yet, but one of these armies is going to stay in this region so that we can declare war against different people in this area. It's quite interesting that Castilian is actually... obviously, it was land that they nicked from New Granada, but then it's land that we're just going to steal for ourselves. Right, so obviously now that we have... we gain colonialism against... New Granada, but we're going to fabricate claims there anyway. So fabricate that claim, and then Arawak we can fabricate 2 new claims as well as we work there. So that'll be good. And we're just trying to save money for the institution here. Yeah, just stand in the middle of these provinces. And then these guys here... Don't know what to do with this army. Because obviously I'm tempted to keep it down here. Then at what cost? You know, declaring on Spain is nuts. I doubt Mali's got so many allies now that Mali is going to be difficult to attack, and Tlemcen would join. If it was just Benin, then I probably would declare that war. We can't really fabricate on anybody else around here, that's the problem. So having the army down there is probably quite useless. Yeah, see, Spanish Quebec. Yeah, trying to find a place to put the army. I guess we'll send it back to the mainland. There's no... Yeah, we'll just send it back to the mainland, I suppose. Right, you go here. You go here. And... there we go. 23 ships. Protect trade in the English Channel. Are we still... We're still one over our force limit there, but that's fine. But that's it for now then. So thanks for watching. This has been myself, Matthew Tomato. Be sure to subscribe to follow the series, and join me next time for more Europa Universalis 4. And I'll play through here with Wales. See you later, guys.